Hi everyone! So today is day 4 of our 7 days challenge by MJ Lopez for Success Blueprint. What we're going to be talking about is monitoring, to monitor, and how to reflect. Why is it important to reflect and to monitor our progress? Well, it's because I believe that our lives is shaped by the consistent actions that we do rather than the things that we do occasionally, you know. It's not just like once we do it, that's it. We would just sit there and wait for things to flourish. So in terms of monitoring, there's 2 things that I believe that we should do to monitor our progress. One will be the external factors, and then the second one will be the internal factors. So external factors are things that are tangible, things that you could see, you know, like data, yung mga numbers, results, so things that you could analyze, right? So, or it could be things like your strategies and systems that you have in place. So when I say internal factors, I am talking about your beliefs, because that can contribute to how you go about with getting on with your plan, your goal, and what you actually do in your strategies. Second one will be the pattern. So you need to monitor your pattern, how you're responding to things, what questions you're asking yourself, you know, and how you feel about stuff. Because since you're trying to do something positive, something different, I would say, you're gonna feel resistance. So in anything, there's gonna be a resistance, and when there's resistance, it's hard to get there. You know, like a band, you're pulling in each direction. Yeah, so those are the things that can contribute, or things that you should look out for when you are monitoring your progress. So let me just give a quick example. So let's say we want to lose weight. Our external factors are the things that we could visually see that are tangible. You could use, let's say, your weight, for example, right? Because you could step on a scale and then you're able to see how much you weigh at the moment. So when you're setting goals, make sure that, as Coach MJ would say, it's not a smart goal, it's smarter goals. Make sure that your goals are smarter, you know, it's specific, it's measurable, so that when you go into the monitoring process of your of the 7 master steps, you're able to see that, oh yeah, no, I'm losing weight, because from, let's say, 60 kilos, now I'm only 58. So yeah. You could also, the external factor that you could also measure when you're trying to lose weight is you know, your clothing size and how you look physically. So you could look at the mirror and see how you look physically. You know, am I getting toned, or, you know, is this place of my body getting smaller? So yeah, those things. And then your workout, you could analyze, you know, I go to the gym X amount of time. Is this enough? Do I need to go more? Or, you know, what else can I do? Or what am I doing well that's helping me, you know, lose the weight or get to where I am, to where I want to be? I think it's also important to look at or monitor or reflect on what you're doing right, because we need to give ourselves sometimes pat in the back, right, to just like motivate us to continue and keep on pressing on. With regards to the internal factors, so that's like the things that can contribute, or the things that you should look at when you're monitoring your progress, is your patterns. So for example, you went to work and then you planned on your diary, on your time blocking, you planned that in the evening after work you're going to go to the gym. However, something happened at work, like your manager told you off, or, you know, you had it was a really busy shift, you're tired, you're short staff, like what then do you do? So old habits and old pattern will be like, you're gonna try and find a way, because if your old pattern, or if your old thinking is I must lose, I should lose weight, you'll be like, oh no, I'm too tired, I'm not gonna go, it's okay, I'll do it for another day. All the steps that I've done at work will probably contribute to my gym, to my steps. But we're trying to break that pattern, because you're trying to get to where you are, to where you want to be, right? For you to be able to to do something amazing, you need to do amazing things. If you skip gym, that's not amazing. You're not going to get to where you want to be. So we break that old pattern. So right now we're trying to monitor what we're doing, how we're feeling, that emotions, are we going to allow that feelings and emotion to influence how we're going to be like afterward, because we plan to go to the gym? Or are we gonna break that pattern? We've realized it, that I'm starting to feel down, I feel tired, or am I gonna shake it off and listen to a nice, pumping music? If you need to drink some pre-workout drink, you'll do that. So yeah, it's about breaking patterns and monitoring that, and just analyzing. Sometimes we need that, right? To kind of just slow down, think about it, and give ourselves a little push. Because the only person who's going to help you to get from where you are to where you want to be is no other than yourself. So you need to be accountable to all the actions that you're doing and all the decisions that you're doing. And it's about getting outside of your comfort zone, because nothing will happen if you stay in your comfort zone. And growth happens when you go outside of your comfort zone. And I think, in like, to add to that, life always happens, right? Like, things goes wrong a lot of the times. And what's really important for us, a characteristic that we need to have if we want to be #millionaire by 30, is to be resilient, right? And it's the same for me. It's not, I go through so many like issues and problems, but then at the end of the day, it's about choosing. You could also, again, try to put yourself in that situation, like, if I don't do this now, what are the consequences? Like the example for the weight, because I am trying to lose some weight and stay active, and to just have more energy. And if I don't do this now, when I'm older, like, can I imagine myself, less active? I've got a little one, she's full of energy. Like, if I'm gonna be ill with mga sakit, like, what am I? How can I live a fulfilling life if I'm not able to, like, run with Eliana, do activities with Eliana? So yeah. But sometimes as well, we need to give ourselves grace, and as I said earlier, give ourselves that pat in the back, because I think at the moment, life is just hard and tough, but yeah, every day, that's why the actions that this course teaches us from Success Blueprint is that we could always go back to it, because life will happen, but then we need to remember, like, to be in a beautiful state, to remember that we have to monitor things, that when we realize that, oh, I'm going back to the old pattern, or something's not right here, then we just go back. And what I've learned from Coach MJ is that when you're feeling stuck, or you feel down, as if nothing's happening, even if you make small changes, or small improvements, or small wins, that will help you and push you to do more. So when things don't go to plan, so when you monitor things and you see that things are not going the right way, just always remember that you know, maybe I could do something that will reward me or make me feel good. It could be as easy as, you know, pushing yourself to go out for a walk, or just calling, instead of calling five five prospective client, you call one or two. So yeah, those things are good enough. Doing 1% a day is better than doing 0%. So you don't have to give your 100% all the time, because life's not like that. Like, it's not perfect, and yeah, life's not perfect, but you showing up sometimes alone is important, and it will make a difference. But yeah, so I'll see you guys tomorrow for our day 5 of our challenge. This has went really quickly, but yeah, I hope you guys were able to pick something really helpful, and then I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.